Example 1.4 asks for using discrete time signals x1 and x2 as shown in this figure 1, 2, that we represent each of the following signals. And the first one is A, that y1 is going to be equal to the sum of x1 and x2 of n. And we can be, but we have been given x1 of n and x2 of n. So the first thing that I would do is to represent x1 of n using the sequence of numbers, the same thing for the x2 of n. And the ideal thing would be to place the arrows at the same point. I didn't do this when I was doing it. But once you do that, and I think I can even move it. Just a second. So I've just moved the x of n, x1 of n from its current location to, I think I should not even bother with that. Yeah. So I've moved x1 of n to a point where the arrows are the same point. Therefore, from this point, I would just need to add the terms that are aligned together. So 0 would add with 0. That is still not in very good form. So that is, am I missing something? Yeah, so you can say that 0 would match with that 0, and this 0 would match with that 0, and this would be alone, and therefore this 2 would match with that 2, 3 with that, and etc. So there are some others are on the right and others are on the left. So when you do the adding, you just pick for each n. So n is equal to -3 here, you pick the 0 item, -2 the sum of the two, -2 -2 again, 1 and 2 becomes 3. This is why we place our arrow. We are showing that n is at 0 point, and then 2 plus 2, 4, 3 plus 0, 4, 3, and 0 minus 2 becomes -2, and 0, 0 there, and 2, 2 remains on that side. So that is how you represent y1 of n using the sequence numbers, because it is a pure sum. Therefore, if you are to represent this in the figure, you can actually see the figure drawn at this point. So we can see it is starting at -3 with a 0, -2, -2 for -1, n, and n equals to -1 respectively, etc. So I'm just placing this sequence of numbers with the values in this graph, and it comes out as exactly as that. So that is quite straightforward. Without much ado, I think that is clear, and therefore if you also figure out that the others can still be done in a similar manner.